Yeah, viewers all over the world, as you already know my name, Chukwunonyelem Enwenam Ogbuefi Ezeana ugochitubelu na Oraifite. I'm an ancient high priest. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi lụkwazị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission, bụrụ onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist, I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Today, n'oge awa nke eziokwu isiokwu anyị bụ more you should know about Agwu. Yes. What is Agwu? Agwu means Agwu. Yes. Infinite. Now, Agwu is spirits behind every man's gift. Church people call it onyinye mmụọ nsọ na-enye. Ọ na-enye amamihe, nghọta, alo, ike, ọmụma, and so on. So in the Igbo spirituality, Agwu is those spirits not behind that your gift that will propel your spirit to shine. So meaning, without you being at peace with that your Agwu spirit, that your gift might not shine. I can tell you that most people you are hearing their names, they are good at what they are doing. It's not as if they are the best we have. But you are seeing them because their Agwus really shine. So sometimes most people are talented enough. But that spirit force that will propel it. Some people are good singers, some good entertainers, they are good herbalists, they are seers, they are prophets. They have great gift, intuition, they have it. Gift of vision, they have it. But it's not manifesting. I don't know what your gift is all about, but I can tell you, without harnessing your Agwu, because that year we need to harness them. Then and propel your Agwu, harmonize your Agwu from mother side and from father side. There's some gift you got from your mother side and from your father side is inborn. But you have not seen those gifts manifesting because you have not done the right thing, being installing your Agwu. All these things is what we are going to discuss in details. But before we dive into today's lecture, don't forget that we are still in the month of May. Our monthly ritual is still ongoing. This is to go in our temple, throughout the God for good yoke in this way all over the world. The first of the temple, children of the temple, members of Eze-Ana Restoration Evangelical Mission and Consecrated Group. We keep doing this every day till the last day of the month. I get to Eze-Ana temple, throughout the teaching, na Hamad Group. Then ebe nju aja mgbe emume Saraka. Sunday niile so yela na aja gị nweta nchịkọta anya bụ aja na their WhatsApp numbers only. I malitere ịchụ aja ihe karịgoro 4 years. We have massive testimonies. But as you all know, we don't share testimonies on social media or even in Eziokwu TV because for not necessary, not why we are here. But I can tell you na Chukwu na-emere onwe ya. So if you want to join us, what you have to do is to chat me on WhatsApp. Make token donation to the account number. Then for your 3 prayer requests, I get them out and actually and I go for the Kubi. Kwade chọrọ agbanyere gị afa miri emi, chat me also. WhatsApp number you get am 9 na screen gị gafe 0805 7837672 or 08138243871. That is number you get am. Now, let's proceed. What am I saying in essence is this. Note that Agwu is very vital, especially you that are called one. Look, everybody on earth has Agwu. Yes. But Agwu ha for greater use. Example, their gift is for family use. I'm trying to use a word that will help you to understand it. They give to her most of their personal use. Yes. Their wisdom is for their own personal use. When their powers is for their own personal use, understand the personal use. But then, well, only their gift is exceptional in what they do. In all they do, they are exceptional. So, onye ọbụla nwere agwụ. Then, mana onye anwa agwụ ya bụ for commercial, would I call it commercial use? Okay. Onye anwa that agwụ ya bụ for multitude use. Yes. Onye anwa, the gift is to help the person, family, relative, and even nation. Such a person, we describe the person as onye nwere oke agwụ. Such a person must have an altar where he install those agwu. You harmonize those your forces. There are battalions. Every install her from there, you'll be able to send them messages because there you are gifted to help multitude of people. So whom much is given, much is expected. So for you, some of you that are specially gifted, we call them called ones. Those ones have multitude of spirits that you are supposed to work with in this gross material world. So that one will go. They must have an altar, they must install them. Because they are going to work with multitude of spirits. So you need a big honor. So for that particular point, you'll be able to send them messages because they are going to touch lives of many. Example, gift for personal use. A businessman that is doing his just quietly personal business. That such a person don't need sales skills. The person don't need accountant. He doesn't need workers. He's just doing his business in one corner. You can see it. So the person can actually handle everything. But if your business is for majority of people to serve like conglomerates, that is serve multitude of people, then because you have chance of business coming in and going out, you need helpers, you need other workers. Some will be in charge of this department, the other ones will be in charge of the other department. That's how it works. It will not be only you because you are going to attend to so many people. So I just gave you this small story for you to understand what Agwu is. Some people have personal Agwu. So those people that have personal Agwu, they can actually manage it because it's just only self-made. But for some of those people that have multitude Agwu, they're supposed to take care of nations and the people across board. They need multitude of spirits to be able to attend to all those people that needed their help. So reason ndị a kpọrọ ọrụ ka ha bụrụ ndị a ga-esi n'aka ha tụọ imirikite ndị mmadụ na-agbụ for the fact that na akpọrọ gị to serve the mission of global mission. Then if for any reason he refuses to answer your calling, believe in me, you receive buhaha. They will flog you mercilessly. You know why? Why they will flog you is that there is somebody somewhere that is only you. You are the Messiah. You are the only you that will liberate the person. And for the fact that you are not in Nihuology, where you're supposed to be, you will not be able to meet the person. Maybe you are still in Area market trading. You are not in Aduchi Push. You will not be able to meet that person that maybe is a childless couple. They needed you to speak positivity and healing into their lives. Let the dead bone rise again. So whenever they go home and begin to cry, God, why me? Why do you let the person, because of that person cry, the entities of power will visit you and they will be tormenting you to go to your duty post so that you'll be able to meet such a person. Let me tell you, this all about there is this particular person that is holding the key of your salvation. Yes. That is the reason why two people that had the same problem will be going to one to see a seer or to see a, whether I call this man of God or called what. After the whole thing, one person will receive testimony, but the other person will not receive testimony. What it simply means that it's not the same called one that will liberate the second person. The person must keep searching till he come across the right person that will liberate it. Let me tell you, there is a story in the Bible. We are told about a woman that had been suffering for 38 years. The woman was sitting right beside the beds of Bethsaida. So, but how many years, many prophets, seers used to pass that particular place. At a particular time, Jesus came and was like, "Oh man, you are sitting closer to Bethsaida. What stopped you from going in?" Only the first person that entered their first will be healed. The woman said, "I don't have anybody. Before I will be able to struggle and go there, somebody must have entered there first." So, the time to liberate is there. And now he the woman. What am I saying? Enwere ndị other prophets na-agagharị na-atọ ndị mmadụ na-agbụ mana atọrọ nyanwa maka na edestri gị na Jizọs ga-atụ ya na-agbụ etu a ka ọ dị. So ihe na-achọ ịgwa gị bụ some of you that are facing so many challenges, don't give up. Yes, don't give up. Ọ bụrụ na akpọrọ gị ọrụ, were ọsọ were ije jee n'ihu ọrụ gị because a ga-anapụ gị ihe ijije ebube. Ị bụrụ nwaanyị, ọ bụrụ na ihe wụ ya problem is di enwere ike inweta dati ya nwa ahụ amafụ gị. Ọ bụrụ na ịbụ nwoke na ọ bụ ahịa ka ị na-azụ, enwere ike imebidata ahịa ahụ ị na-azụ, ahịa gị nwere ike ibido nwee problem. Ịtụ ahịa nwere ike isi ahịa gị. Ị bụrụ nwaanyị, sị bụ nwere ndị ọ na-eme kwa gị nwa nwaanyị je nụọ di because na onye nụrụ abụrụ onye agbọrọ ọrụ mara agbọrọ gị nwa ọrụ, ije ebe anwa a ga-eji because of gị nwa na-emebi business di gị. A ga-eji because of gị na frustrate your husband. Is vice versa. O nwere ike imekwa nwoke. Now, advice ndị mmadụ, ọ bụ if you are a called one, it's better for you to get married to a called one for many benefits. One, the person will understand you perfectly. The person will be able to stand by your side when the chiefs are down. The person I understand again. The problem ọtụ ndị mmadụ na-enwe n'ihi afọ nwaanyị nwere ọgbụgbọ o je na-anụ nwoke wu ofeke. Spiritually, the woman is higher than you, the man. The marriage cannot work. Yes, the marriage cannot work. It's better for you as a man. Agboro ọlụ, ọ bụrụ na agboro gị ọlụ, ka ị na-anụ a woman na-agboro ọlụ, no problem, because you are the head. Then, ma ọ bụ na ofeke na ofeke, ndị agboro ọlụ na-abụ, marry each other, no problem. Man, ọ bụrụ na ịbụ nwaanyị agboro ọlụ, for your own good, it's better you marry a called one. Is that called one that will be able to understand you? Ọtụ ndị mmadụ na-anụ nwaanyị nwere ike ọsị na since I got married to this woman, everything is shamble, my business crumble, everything crumbles. I was like, and they don't ebe agwụ ya na nwunye. Sometimes because you marry the woman that is greater than you. And sometimes, ọ bụrụ na ịnụ gị anụ, ebia nwere ihe anyị ga-akọwara gị ga na-eme, you must be supporting the woman. Ka ọrụ bọọlụ ya, esi n'aka ka ị downplay ya. Anything ọ bụla ị na-akpa alụ ka ị downplay ya, ka o remain under you, it will not work. So, but it's always advisable before you get into life partnership, check this person, is he compatible? Spiritual compatibility, that's what I'm talking about. Onye akpọrọ ọlụ akpọ gị ọlụ as a woman. Onye agbata ụfọdụ ga-esi si na ndị akpọrọ ọlụ ara na owu na bedi. Ihe ka ọ sụrụ ya na ọtụtụ n'ime ha got married to ofeke. And ọ na ha got married to ofeke, it will not work unless if that ofeke acknowledges the calling ya, then mee ihe o kwesịrị ime. That is the only way the marriage can be salvaged. If not, it will not work. So, important thing is for you to understand whom you are marrying. A malo na borogolo, Kereria borogolo, Gabriel only da support to get. Abona borogolo, aborudigolo, Ogumwolo as a wife. All the Gamaduki is now to supporting role. Either for some general overseers, they marry called ones too. Those called one will be supporting the women like Mommy Gio, supporting the husband. While by so thing, there won't be any issue. So Manobro, now when the woman is the carrier, the light bearer, why the woman, the man is nobody. Unless if the man will be able to subject to some certain things. Yes. But most times it will not work. So I will advise you, never say no. What we can actually do is to buy more time. We can do what we call a comma to tell them, I have accepted to do this work. Please give me so time. They might accept that. 2, ya family, but family, enwere ndị agwụ. Make sure na ụnụ hapụrụ ofu onye n'ime ụnụ ka ọ zawa ya bụ call. Ndị ọzọ can actually say, brother or sister, luchite nke mụ na gị. All of you will give him or her support to excel. Mana ọ bụrụ na that family ndị agwụ and all of you decide not to answer the calling, believe in me, it will not work. All of you will suffer. Because somebody must take the mantle of leadership in order to protect others. But when others decide not to do it, like in my family, my mom will Eze-Ana, but also so I'll do everything humanly possible to give me that support. So that is what you must do. But when everybody says, I'm not interested, I'm not interested, every member of that family will collect. So what am I saying in essence is this. Make sure look for somebody that is in the same field to mentor you. The problem most of you are having is that you don't even know who you are. You don't even know that what I actually need is somebody that will groom you in that light. Instead, your choice of partner, maybe a man or maybe a woman, is vice versa. Maybe their choice of partner is not frivolous thing, same way doesn't count. That is where you are looking at. That is what attracts you to your counterpart, to your friend or opposite sex. And that is not what actually you need. What you need is the spiritual angle, somebody that can support you. But when you begin to look at what doesn't count, then what it then means that you have made terrible mistake, because by so doing you are missing the point, you are missing the lane, you are missing the track. So my advice is that if you are called one, look along that line, somebody that on the same field that will be of great benefit to you. You should nothing concern you with an ofeke. Maybe somebody that is looking into, maybe a health worker, you have gift of health, maybe anything pertaining health, and you are looking at following a trader, maybe because a trader is giving you money. You have missed the track. What you should have pay attention is somebody that is in the same health line, so that by coming across that person, two of you will be of great benefit, helping each other. But when you are looking towards another direction, you miss the track and everything will be in shambles. So if you have been told that you are called one, pay attention, knowing fully well that it's only by answering that you are called you will be great in life. If not, every other things you are doing is just abracadabra. It will not work. It's teaching time, steps 9. Let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture concerning Agwu and what you must do, you must look for somebody that will actually mentor you. Let me stop here. My WhatsApp number remains 08057837672. Let us pray. Ekwem na Chineke. Ekwem na ọ dị ihe siri m ike nke Chineke na-apụghị izi m ụzọ m ga-esi luwo ya n'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya, ya gazie. May the blessings of Chukwu be with you all. May you be protected, may you be blessed now and forevermore. Ya gazie, udo dịrị unu.